Because the last evening was really good, really almost out of character for me. And I think it's benefits from this journal. And what happened was I went to, home to spend the evening, and I didn't watch TV this time. I was on phone, and headphones, and I went to, casually, I went on Reddit, which is one place I will avoid, but I went there and I saw prawn. I saw like a moment of, oh snap, that's like prawn. And then and what I did, usually I'll be like, oh no, this is it, oh no. And no, I went and I turned off the option to see all that, and not PG stuff. And yeah, and then I, and then I browsed it. I went about basketball. And then I got my updates on basketball, whatever, and I left. And then I went on this forum, where Francesca's footage is, like the pictures, the moments, the Instagram stories, archive, I guess you could call it, archive. And then, and then I just downloaded a bunch of Francesca pictures and videos for that, because I want to have an idea, to make it fun on YouTube, something video. But the thing is, on that website there's also this like banner, and there's like adult stuff, and there's like naked whatever bodies or whatever part or whatever. It's like, so, but I would see that, and I didn't trigger, and somehow I didn't get like triggered. And you know what I realized, and a couple of things really fun. So number one, I realized that I remember this like man Greg, who about NoFap guy. He said one time that when you feel happy, you don't really need that, to do that, whatever stuff. So to watch Final Boss, and that's true. Actually, I actually felt, I guess, happy and good, this evening, and I didn't need that. So I realized that that's true, and I was thinking that, and I was talking about how I do it from the pain. So this time I wasn't feeling the pain, so I didn't do it. So which means that that's awesome. So yeah, that's great. And yeah, it was a completely different reaction for me than usual. Because usually that'll be like me, like 3 hours of prawn easily. I would have watched after that, but that's really interesting. So, and the second thing that was really fun for me is that where I think I mentioned it, where I had this idea: is it maybe possible to just appreciate the beauty like without any stimulation? And yeah, it's possible. It's like I did that. I just was looking moments of Francesca, and just seeing that, that high value, person, the woman, the real person, the friend, the artist that I admire. And I was just enjoying the memories. There was like footage where Francesca, she was celebrating her album, you know, finishing the album. That was awesome. Just fun times. Francesca making like funny selfies, faces, just iconic moments. Of course, hearing the voice, the footage from concerts when Francesca sings, like very beautiful. And just Francesca in studio, like doing her thing, awesome. So seeing that was really cool, and I was just so happy to see that beauty, and that connection, and I didn't need to do anything with my body. I was just watching. I was like, that's awesome. Like just happy. Like that's awesome. So yeah, and even there was like sure like moments where I was like that was like really very beautiful, attractive, but it wasn't like pervy at all. It was like just okay, cool, So I guess it is possible to just appreciate the beauty, without draining yourself or whatever. So I'm happy about that. And so the idea would be for me to make a long video about, because we're gonna hear me speak so much here, and I want to almost like as my thanks, my token of gratitude. I want to make a long video of Francesca, where Francesca speaks, because it's a very relaxing experience to hear that beautiful Italian language by beautiful speaking voice of Francesca Michelin, and just some fun moments, of course. Awesome. So okay, so I recorded about 4 or 5 minute video, an awesome update of yesterday's evening, but I've noticed that it's only 12, it's noon right now, so we have the whole day ahead of us. So one thing let's talk about, I want to make sure that, okay, let's see what happens now, because like we had one good moment, awesome. Once again, can't get like too crazy, because I can just easily slip and to my old ways. But so one of the choices, remember the preparation. So today I feel like kind of like there's this like, oh, I would like to eat a sweet, a dessert. Well, there's this like croissant with chocolate, some French action for Babs, and then, but I remember eating when I would play like video games too much, and I would eat at the same time chocolates and shit, you know. So I don't really want to eat that. It's kind of also doesn't feel good in the head when I eat it. So maybe some chemicals or whatever. So chemical, that's for posty. So we're gonna eat fruit instead. Yes, fruit. I also really enjoy kiwi, kiwis in Lithuanian. Kiwi, yeah, awesome fruit. Yeah. Well, sometimes I can overdo it with fruits we have too, but at least if I'll overdo it with fruit, it's still much better than me overdoing it with like chocolate or whatever. So yeah, so let's see how it happens. I'll try to just maybe find some stuff to fill the time with, because I got up kind of early today. So yeah, but it felt like it. I felt like it. So maybe we're gonna go walk to see the container. Very exciting. Well, it's a really rainy day, but I do like rainy days. Do you? I don't know. Well, sometimes it's rainy day. Occasionally is cool. I like it. Yeah. Awesome sauce. One more time, please. Thank you. Oh, G-Man is exercising, inspired by Francesca. And I completely forgot one thing. We have a special guest. It's Spidey. It's Spidey. And the song for the day would be Mike Shinoda, Hold It Together. I just try to hold my shit together, darling. And then there's like that instrumental part, lit. I'm convinced that one day we will look back at this time, and we will come back to this video to see Spidey, and we'll be say to ourselves, man, I'm so glad that I went through all this. It was worth it. Yeah. Feels good to exercise, a little dance. Oh shit. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Oh, holy fuck.